Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. I'm Riya Singh and along with me is Rishikesh Saravale. Today, we're walking you through Flipkart's journey in building a world-class supply chain in India. We'll cover the challenge they faced, the frameworks they applied, the key moves they made, and the results they achieved. Before we get started, I would like to say a special thanks to Professor Chandravadan sir for his motivation and insightfulness approach. Starting with the first slide that presents an executive summary of Flipkart's strategy to revolutionize India's e-commerce logistics. The objective was to build a scalable and efficient logistics network to compete with Amazon, addressing the key challenges like geographical diversity, last mile inefficiencies, low online payment trust, and high return rates. The strategic approach involved a value chain analysis, vertical integrations to create their own logistics arm, eKart, and the adoption of advanced technology. The success to the strategy led to Flipkart's market leadership and was a significant factor in Walmart's $16 billion acquisitions of the company. Now, navigating India's e-commerce articulates the core challenge Flipkart faced. Faced with a geographical vast and logically complex environment in India, Flipkart's core challenge was a build and scale a reliable, cost-efficient supply chain to compete with global leader Amazon. This required overcoming significant hurdles including a diverse infrastructure, last mile delivery inefficiencies in small cities, payment trust gap, and that favored cash on delivery, and complexities of logistics for returns. By vertically integrating and establishing its own logistics arm, eKart Flipkart gained an end-to-end control while simultaneously leveraging technology to optimize demand forecasting, inventory management, and real-time tracking, thereby enabling a tailored and efficient approach to the unique demand of Indian markets. Now, this slide talks about market and operational challenges, details the five key obstacles that Flipkart had to overcome. It begins by identifying the geographic spread, highlighting the diverse infrastructure across India's metro, urban, and rural regions. The second challenge is last mile delivery, nothing the high cost and service gaps, particularly in similar and smaller Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. Third, the payment trust gap is addressed, pointing out the low adoption of digital payments that necessitates a heavy reliance on cash on delivery. Next, return management is listed as the fourth challenge, with complex reverse logistics increasing operational cost. Finally, third party dependency, explaining how a fragmented partner ecosystem limited Flipkart's controls over its operations. Now, talking about the strategic framework outlines the three key components of Flipkart's solution to its logistics challenge. The first element is value chain analysis, where logistics activities were mapped out to identify and pinpoint specific inefficiencies. This analytical step was crucial for understanding where to focus improvement efforts. The second and most significant component is vertical integration, which involved the creation of an in house logistics arm, eKart. This move was designed to give Flipkart an end to end control over its supply chain, directly addressing its previous challenge to third party dependency. The final element is technology adoption, which focused on implementing data driven tools for critical functions like demand forecasting, inventory management, and real time tracking, all of which were essential for increasing efficiency and
Hello, I am
reliability.
Rishikesh. Now let's look at the key strategic initiatives Flipkart took to build a strong and reliable supply chain. First, it launched eKart, its own delivery arm, to gain control over logistics. Then came the cash on delivery, which built trust and encouraged more people to shop online, especially in the smaller towns. Next, the Flipkart set up the smart distribution hubs or tech enabled warehouses closer to key markets to speed up deliveries. They also used route optimization algorithms to place to plan a faster and cheaper delivery routes. And finally, Flipkart developed an integrated reverse logistics system to manage returns efficiently and improve the customer experience. These strategic moves help Flipkart deliver faster, reduce costs, and stay competitive in the Indian e-commerce space. Now, to bring the logistics strategy to life, Flipkart followed a structured 5-phase rollout. First phase, was about building the core logistic teams and piloting eKart operations in the metro cities. In the phase 2, they set up smart warehouses in the major urban areas to strengthen the storage and dispatch. Phase 3 focused up scaling up, expanding eKart's reach to tier 2 and tier 3 cities. Then the phase 4, Flipkart introduced AI and machine learning for smarter demand forecasting and inventory planning. Finally, in phase 5, they unified the entire supply chain, onboarding third party vendors onto one platform, ensuring end to end visibility. This phased approach ensured Flipkart could grow sustainably while improving efficiency at every stage. To evaluate the success of Flipkart's supply chain transformation, several KPIs were tracked. First, the average delivery time helped to monitor how quickly products reach the customers. One-time delivery rate ensured reliability by checking how often deliveries met promises timelines. Cost per delivery gave the insights into operational efficiency and overall spending. Customer satisfaction measured how well the logistics system met the buyer's expectation. Return processing time was the key to tracking how fast the returned items were handled. And finally, the network coverage, which showed how widespread and accessible Flipkart's logistics and operations has become. Together, these KPIs provided a clear picture of how well the supply chain initiatives were performing. Now, let's look at the key outcomes and business impact of Flipkart's supply chain transformation. Under operational excellence, delivery times and cost were significantly reduced all across the regions. They have also achieved high efficiency in the last mile operations, ensuring quicker deliveries. In terms of customer trust, features like cash on delivery and consistent service help build a strong loyalty, especially in the rural areas. This further enhanced Flipkart's reputation as a dependable brand. Market leadership was maintained despite Amazon's aggressive entry, showing Flipkart's strong hold in the Indian e-commerce space. And finally, the financial upside, improved unit economies made the Flipkart an attractive investment. This journey ultimately led to Walmart's $16 billion acquisition, validating the entire transformation approach. Now, to sustain its leadership in the future, Flipkart can adopt these following recommendations. First, advanced analytics. By refining predictive logistics and optimizing routing, they can further enhance the operational efficiency. Last mile innovations like drone and EV based deliveries will help expand coverage in the remote and dense urban areas. The Kirana store network can be leveraged for hyperlocal fulfillment and smoother return processes, improving the last mile convenience. A strong sustainability focus through green logistics will reduce carbon footprint and evaluate the brand perception. And finally, continuous improvement. A digital tower can enable real time visibility and faster response to disruptions.